This is a note on Abdusattar Edhi's book, A Mirror to the Blind. I have been criticized for being disrespectful because I yawn, because I have a medical condition. Wow. I've also been criticized for making expressions that are out of place. I've been criticized for a lot of things. I've been criticized for speaking very fast. I've been criticized for having noise in the background at times. I can tell you this much. Criticism doesn't bother me as much as it didn't bother Abdusattar Edhi. I walk my own path, and my path, definitely, Tehmina inspired me. She forced me to read the book Mirror to the Blind that she transcribed with Abdusattar Edhi. But that's about it, From that moment onwards, I have a mind of my own. I see things the way I see them. If somebody doesn't like the way I speak, somebody thinks that I'm not professional, I'm not a very good voice artist, that I'm not seeking to be, okay, go ahead, by all means, record it yourself. You have the time, please do it. People bullshit a lot. It's been 20 years that this book came out. In 20 years, nobody bothered to read it out. Nobody bothered to record it. Nobody bothered to talk about it. As Tehmina herself says that My Feudal Lord has been translated in almost 40 languages. This book hasn't been. So, if I'm making an effort, please try to, if you can't appreciate me, don't ridicule me. And even if you ridicule me, it makes no difference to me. Okay? I'm recording this for you so that you understand that I'm not bothered just because I listen to you and just because I say yes, good feedback, thank you very much. I really couldn't care a damn. I don't care. I care about my path. My path is to read the book. That much I'm doing for myself, and a small favor for humanity by recording it as I read. I could have read it in silence, right? And I don't have the perfect accent. I'm not an American. I'm not a Britisher. English is not my mother tongue. My mother was half Arab, half Indian who migrated to Pakistan. Her father's tongue was Arabic, okay? And she spoke Arabic, Persian, Urdu at home. She was not good in English. I was not good in English. I went to a public school. You know what's a public school in Pakistan? I went there. Okay? If you listen to some of my friends and class fellows, you would see there's a distinct difference in our accents. Okay? So whatever accent that I have is a self-acquired accent, observation, listening to a lot of English music, listening to a lot of, watching a lot of movies. That's it. And I didn't go to any British schools I didn't go to any American school. So, and I didn't grow up in England or America. So to expect me to have that accent and to speak perfectly as if a Britisher or a native would is like me expecting an American or Britisher to recite a book in Urdu or Punjabi with perfection. I mean, if they could even read it in Roman, I would be surprised. If the quality of my English is, let's say, 6 out of 10, okay, theirs of Urdu would probably be minus 5 out of 10 or maybe 1 out of 10 or something like that. So, these are complexes that our people have. They're not bothered with the message. They're bothered with ridicule, and they're bothered with pointing out small errors, and then they take pride in them. Oh, we pointed this out. Oh, we pointed that out. Bullshit. So don't bullshit me. I'm not impressed by your bullshit, okay? I like Abdusattar Edhi, the door is open. So the door is open. If you don't like me, don't watch me, don't talk to me, don't interact with me. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. I'm happy with myself. And this is where I love this man, because this is exactly how I've lived my life. I've been a loner. People have called me mad. People have called me crazy. Okay? Would I care a damn? No, I don't. Okay? And anybody, we'll be making this Edhi song. And in that regard, I would like to tell people that if you think you're so smart that you can come up with an emotional lyric on Edhi Sahib, and a Marsiya, don't impress me. Don't bullshit me. Tehmina said, read the book. I didn't take it seriously. I took it lightly. As I read the book and I've recorded 5 chapters, I realize that my life has changed. My perception towards a lot of things has changed. In some ways, I've just analyzed the link between me and him. In others, I have realized where my weaknesses are compared to Edhi. How he was better than I am. How he could achieve where I couldn't achieve. With a similar mindset. Okay? And obviously not 100% similar mindset. In many ways, his mindset was much different from mine. So I'm learning from that. And when you learn about the man, and you learn his philosophy, and you learn his approach, it becomes a lot easier to do a song about him or to even talk about him. Right now what you're doing is, I'm sorry, crap, it's bullshit. Okay? It's just emotions. Those emotions are of no value because you don't know the man. You have absolutely no idea who the man was. All you see is somebody who just buries the dead. There's a lot more to Edhi just burying the dead who are not accounted for or who are not required or whom nobody owns up to, or setting up a dispensary or social work, etc., etc. There's a lot more to this guy than all this. So if you can't read the book, if you can't buy A Mirror to the Blind and read it, which I think is an excellent idea, then at least listen to the voiceovers that I have. They may not be perfect, there may be background noise, my English may not be perfect, my expressions may be really weird, etc., etc. But you'll at least get to hear the guy. You're not listening to me. I'm just a medium. You can switch off your video thing so you don't have to bear with me. You don't have to see me. You can just plug in your headphones, close your eyes and listen to, whatever he has said that Tehmina transcribed. And that is important. Alright? Thank you very much for listening.